Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, I'm still not where I'm meant to be. As y'all can tell, once again, I am not at my normal computer setup. So just gonna mention a couple of things before we dive into this video here. Thank you everybody for all of the kindness, saying yes, you would rather have videos of me being displaced somewhere else than not have videos at all. So thank you for your grace and flexibility with this. Also, no worries. I did have a surge protector. I am a major fan of surge protectors, so no, it wasn't like a power outage zapped all my equipment. It was just all the things that were happening all at once with Murphy's Law, you know, anything bad that could go wrong has, that kind of a thing. So I currently now have a new computer, yay, and one of my webcams is working, yay, and my microphone is working, yay, knock on wood to all of that, closest thing I got. But one of the webcams, the webcam that does this and shines down onto the cards below, it's not working right now. So I have somebody coming out to take a look at it later today. Hopefully we can get it back up and running so I can use that setup. But if I film on the computer right now, you're only gonna see me. You're not gonna be able to see the cards unless I hold the cards up to the screen. So I'm improvising today, once again. Thank you for your grace on my Thanksgiving, which is coming up tomorrow. I am thankful for y'all for giving me this latitude, because whoo, Lord, it's been about a week that I've been out without my normal setup, and considering I work 2 jobs here, that's been a lot. That's been a lot. So anywho, one other thing before we dive in that I would like to say, it's random, very random, but as I was washing my first batch of merch, I always look through the tags, you know, the care labels, and see what it says. And I noticed when I was about to throw my hoodie in that the label had an X over the dryer symbol. So I'm just letting y'all know now. I don't know if that was easily accessible to be seen online. It is in the tags that y'all will receive, any of you who have bought merch from my website. But I did look on the tags, and I just wanted to make sure I said it out loud in case any of y'all don't tend to look at the care labels like a lot of us do. Don't put them in the dryer. Lay them flat to dry, or, you know, hang them up somewhere on a drying rack or something like that. I imagine that they put that there. Sometimes they put that there because of things that get printed on shirts might slowly over time wear away, and it kind of allows your pieces to last longer. So I just wanted to throw that out there for y'all, for anybody who has bought merch, and thank you for all of the ones who have. More is coming in the future, and we have a video on that for anybody who's wanting to check that out. But let's go ahead and get into the nuts and bolts of this video. So in this video, we're going to talk about 2 YouTubers. I have just recorded it to make sure I could record, to make sure my plan was gonna work. And so I've already recorded it, just filming an intro now, just to make sure. But I know who those 2 YouTubers are that we ended up looking into the cards today. Just getting a little update, seeing where they're at, seeing what's going on, seeing what might go on in the future for them. So answered a few of y'all's questions there. And I like to tell people that I am a licensed mental health clinician and a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we do take a look at the tea with the tarot. These videos are always meant to be helpful and not hateful, so if you're down with that, join the family here. We'd love to have you. Make sure you're subscribed if you think you are, and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be cool. We're not always like this. Go look at some past videos. We have an actual setup, an actual layout. But yeah, Check those out. Also, ring the notification bell if you would like to be notified, but check the channel frequently anyway because YouTube drops the ball. I'm talking into my boobs. YouTube drops the ball. And anybody who'd like to join the Perk Squad, then the join button is down there and there's a link in the description box below as well. For anybody that wants to get a part of that, you get a lot of perks. You get a lot of perks. Perks to the Perk Squad. So let's dive right on in and hope that this microphone right here, actually does a damn in this video. Let's see. Let's go. All right, so let's get into this. This is the Rider-Waite Golden Tarot deck for anybody that's going to be asking. The psychedelic looking deck that you saw in the previous video was the Trippin-Waite tarot deck. It was a collectible deck that was gifted to me, so it's a bit on the pricey side. This is less expensive. You can get it on Amazon. Y'all know I tend to not like these big decks because look, it's hard to shuffle with these baby hands that I have. But here we go. Let's take a look into this. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me as I'm doing this in this new format. Okay. And it's only a new format for a temporary amount of time. So thank you for bearing with me during this temporary format. God. When it rains, it pours, y'all. Dang. All right, so who are we looking into first? Getting a little bit of insights of what's going on with some of our YouTube folks. So, wow, in my mind, I was thinking, maybe I should look into Trisha Paytas. There's been some stuff going on her right now. And then in my mind, I was like, but people have also asked me about Shane Dawson. And as soon as I thought of Shane Dawson, boom, I got this card that flipped over. Y'all saw that flip over. So here we go. Let's look into Shane Dawson first. Get a little bit of a snippet of what's going on there with him. So let's see what we have. Okay, wow. Well, that's interesting. Because I know that there's been a lot of speculation about, he's coming back to YouTube, and when is he coming back, and all of that kind of stuff. So from what I am seeing here, and I sure hope this is in frame. The thing is, I can't see. This is my phone recording from a stand, and I can't see what it's recording. I tried to put this in frame the best as I could, but if it's out, please forgive me, give me some latitude on this video while I continue to get all of my computer stuff fixed. But what I am seeing here, already, before I even lay down any context on anything, here I have this card that's about still putting distance. So anybody that's like, he's going to come back right after Thanksgiving, right after this holiday, I see that he's putting a little bit more distance still between him and YouTube than that. Specifically right now, speaking about coming back to YouTube. I see him still putting a little bit more distance in. In fact, this Three of Wands in reverse suggests that at some level, he's not entirely sure that he's ready. Whether he would come back or not, on some level, he's still looking out like, is this going to be worth it? If I come back, am I going to just be flooded with all of the same things that I left with? Is nothing going to change? And so I see him here kind of considering what avenues he has for career, as if he's considering what is it that I can do to continue to make money and earn a living that may not have to include the same level of social media presence as I did before. It's kind of like, you know, he's reassessing, I should say, from looking at this. Here, y'all, we have the Devil card here, upright. That's not something I'd want to see here. I'll be honest and say that the Devil card a lot of times can stand for somebody who is really struggling internally, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, possibly struggling with mental health issues to a pretty extreme degree. And I, you know, of course, this is all alleged, right? All alleged what we're talking about. And I personally am not going to necessarily speculate on the status and state of his mental health. But here, this card gives me some concern about how he's doing. Okay? We want people to be perking good, don't we? All right, yes we do. Regardless of who it is, what does it serve us for people to not be? Because when people aren't, it affects the rest of us negatively too. So that's kind of concerning there. Here, with the Seven of Pentacles upright, it's another card that's kind of about waiting. Here's another card about waiting. And this is about not sure if I want to get started because I don't like the idea of things being a double-edged sword. I don't like the idea of things having a good side and then on the reverse having a bad side. And yet here we go with the Ace of Pentacles. And this is like he does want to bring money into his family unit, you know, him, Ryland, whatever, them as a family together. He does want to, you know, provide. So I see him doing a lot of healing here, you know, with mental health stuff. Well, let me preface. I don't necessarily see him doing quite a lot of healing with it. I see him doing a bit of struggling with it. If this was here in the reverse, I'd be like, oh, good. You know, that's a lot of healing work. Here upright, I think that there's still a lot of struggles, a lot of things that he's contending with. So without reflecting on the state of his actual mental health, what kind of insights can we get into this card about what he's kind of going through per se? See if that might, you know, help some people with some empathy. Here we have the Hangman card. So this is talking about acceptance. So it's like he feels like if he were to come back, he would never be seen the same way again. And he would never be accepted the same way again, and that weighs on him heavily, and he doesn't know what's worth it and what's not, what's going to be effective and what's not. And so he's still feeling a bit distant. If he were to post, it would be like dipping his toe into the waters just to see. But I don't know that if we see a little post here or a little post there, that means, ooh, boom, let's start back and do podcasts all the time and YouTube videos all the time. And I don't think we would see that for a long time or quite a bit of time, maybe ever, with this rethinking. So that seems to be where he is right now. I am not seeing him full force come back to social media and YouTube and, you know, start grinding out content and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not seeing that happen anytime soon. I'll be honest on that. Okay, how about we pull this up and look into another YouTuber so we can kind of get that together. And while I pull this up, I'm going to go check the camera just to make sure this was in frame for y'all so that if I did anything wrong, I can fix it for the next one. Okay? Okay, so since we mentioned Trisha Paytas a second ago, let's go ahead and look into Trisha Paytas. See what we've got going on there. I'm going to try to shuffle these big old cards. These are a lot bigger than my normal little cards, and I've got tiny baby hands. Gosh. Okay. Oh, man. Y'all see why I use little cards, huh? But I wanted to use these big ones so that y'all could see it. Since I'm in a temporary location, I wanted y'all to be able to see it. Yes. So, Trisha Paytas. All alleged, of course. Let's see, what have we got here for what's going on with her right now? Okay, what's going on with her right now? Interesting. Okay. So, with what I am seeing here, gonna be honest and say one of these rows looks better than the other for her. It looks like she's going through some things where she's taking care or trying to take care of some of the things that are going on internally with her. I see her kind of trying to focus on healing some things. I see her trying to focus on getting to a place where she feels, I guess, better. I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's such a blah way to say it, but I mean, it's just like she's working on things. She's trying to get to a place where she feels better. I do see on the positive side for Trisha that she's doing some new things here. This is something that's kind of new, so relatively new in the grand scheme of things. She's doing something that's really working out for her right now. It's working out for her financially. It's working out for her in that it is pretty fulfilling. So that's something that would be a positive for her. However, down here, I am seeing this 5 of Cups down here in the upright position. So there's something going on that she's not happy with. She doesn't really like. She might be bored with something. She might be disappointed with something that she's either doing or was hoping to do. There's some kind of a disappointment and maybe even resentment here that I'm seeing. And here I get the King of Wands and the Emperor card. It's like, are there some males right now that are influencing some of the things that she's doing? Because I see some male influence here. Interesting. I'm going to put a little bit extra on that. Get some context. Some context. Trying to work with this microphone, this little lapel microphone right here. I know I ruined the jingle, but it's not the same. Ooh, okay. So it seems like there's some male that she works with that is a very ambitious guy, a very career-oriented guy, and with him, this is good. They have a lot of creative ideas together, and this is going to be good for her. This is going to help her in her career, or it's going to keep her career afloat. I know a lot of people that refer to Trisha Paytas refer to her as being someone who's uncancelable, like a cat with 9 lives or something like that. And what I'm seeing right here is whoever this guy is, he's helping. He's giving a lot of good creative ideas here. This is somebody that can help her keep afloat in her career, keep some sort of relevancy, keep some sort of views, things like that. I know that can be hard for people. This one over here, though, this Emperor card, first of all, he's looking a little bit angry, a little bit controlling, a little bit domineering, and then boom, we get the 10 of Swords in reverse on top of this. So there's something that Trisha allegedly is doing where she could be engaging in a little bit of self-sabotage. kind of blocking some things for her or getting in her own way, things of that nature. I'm seeing that in some kind of way here for her. And as it relates to whoever this emperor is, this guy that's, I don't know. I don't know that I care for this person here. I like this other one for her in this, but in this reading, I don't really like this one. This is somebody that it's like it would be better to end this relationship or this collaboration or this partnership or friendship. It would be better for her to cut her losses and kind of end, but it's like she's not letting things come to an end when they need to come to an end. So how's this gonna play out? Let's just get some insights. Yeah, this is not on the right path for her, whatever it is. And it's a double-edged sword that might catch up with her. There might be something that catches up with her about this and she ends up getting back on the chopping block. Like she's been on the chopping block to be canceled and then rescued I don't know how many times. This looks like she could be back in that spot again. That's not good. Let's see. Whatever this situation is, it will come to an end. It looks like, thankfully, whoever this person is, this guy is, she will get some sort of a reality check, some sort of a clue, and she will use that eureka moment to take some swift action and make sure that she's okay in this. So this thing will wrap up and come to an end. But whatever this is, I don't know. Again, it could be a romantic relationship. It could be a platonic relationship. It could be, friendship, colleague, business associate. I don't know, but I don't like that guy. Whoever that guy is for her, this influence is not good. Or this involvement is not good, and it looks like she will have some understanding of that and be able to eventually kind of recorrect and make some better moves for herself. But at first, that could be a little bit difficult, and she might go through some stuff with that. That might not be. That might be another struggle on her. So I like that she's working on some new things here. I like that some of the new things that she's considering is gonna help keep her, career afloat for her. I like whatever these new ideas are here with this ambitious guy. These are good ideas, good things for her to move on to. I do see her kind of, because of these spilled cups over here, I do see her kind of making a shift, moving away from doing a certain type of thing that she was always kind of doing before and maybe still is, and then just kind of shifting to put more of her focus into something else, more of her eggs into a different basket. This ain't the one. If Trisha ever ends up having an idea of what this basket might be, Lord, do not put your eggs in this one. Don't put your eggs in this one. All right, so let's check and make sure this is recording. I'm telling you, y'all, I want to be back in my old setup. I am ready. I am ready to go. Alrighty, y'all, what do you think? What do you think from those cards? What are your thoughts? What came up for you? Anybody have some ideas as to how this might unfold for Shane and for Trisha? I hope that all of you are planning to have a very relaxing and grateful next couple of days. Again, here in the U.S., Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Whatever you celebrate, if you celebrate it, then I hope it's going to be everything that you want it to be. Also, description box down below. Description box. My website. You can book a private reading with me if you would like to. You can schedule it yourself right away, so that's pretty cool. Have a lot of openings coming up. Let's see, you can look for merch if you would like it. Also, my P.O. box is in there. Thank y'all for people who have sent me things to my P.O. box. Y'all are wonderful people, and I appreciate y'all. And I have had some tears over this, but thankful tears, so thank you. Thank you. And my hope is that I can come back at y'all soon with a video that is not displaced. Like I said earlier on in this video, I've got almost everything together. I'm just waiting for that last little bit. So we're trying to get things together for y'all. Thank you for your patience. Trying to get some content out to you, even if I'm displaced. Just rolling with it the best that I can. All of this stuff takes time to fix, especially for someone who's not tech savvy for me. And all of this stuff is expensive. Okay, like, woo! So, anywho, y'all don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. Bye, y'all. Okay. Yay. Whoa.